She laughed when I walked in. That nervous kind of laugh, forced, too loud, brittle around the edges. On the couch beside her were two of her divorced friends, Jen and Mallory, smirking like they were in on something I wasn't. And there it was, her phone, left face up on the coffee table. A message thread still open, a man's name at the top, a photo beneath. Not of them, of her, wearing the red lace she swore she'd thrown out. I didn't speak. I didn't ask. I just picked up the phone and read the last few lines. Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Same hotel? Of course. Same time, too. Then Mallory piped up, too proud of herself to stay silent. It's just a test, babe, a prank, to wake you up a little. Jen chimed in, giggling. Yeah, to see if you'd fight for her, be more attentive. I didn't flinch, didn't blink. I just looked at my wife. She wasn't smiling anymore. And I knew something she didn't. This wasn't the beginning of their little game. It was the end of our marriage. I replayed that moment in the silence of our bedroom. The room where she said she loved me, where she whispered things I thought were real. Now I saw the cracks, the sudden late-night errands, the secrecy around her phone, the way her laugh changed when Jen and Mallory came over, sharper, colder. I had noticed it, but ignored it, because love has a way of blinding you, of convincing you that silence is strength, that trust is unconditional. But trust, I've learned, is a currency, and mine had been spent behind my back. A prank, they said it was a prank, as if emotional warfare could be wrapped in laughter, as if betrayal could be excused with air quotes and tequila. But I don't deal in games, I deal in truth, and something told me she wasn't playing alone. I didn't confront her that night. Instead, I held her. Let her think the worst had passed, that I was too stunned, too soft, too in love to see the noose they had tied for me. I kissed her shoulder and whispered, "We'll talk tomorrow." Then I got to work. First, the hotel. Security footage? Easy. One discreet call to an old client who owed me a favor. She'd been there. Alone once. Not alone twice. Second, the phone backup. iCloud doesn't lie, not when you know how to dig. Hundreds of texts, not just to the guy, to Jen, Mallory, others. He's going to lose it. I bet he cries. Men always get jealous when they feel powerless. If he doesn't step up, I've already got a backup plan. Tall, loaded, loves wine and hiking. She wasn't testing me. She was preparing an exit. This prank was just the fuse. The divorce was already written in her heart. She just didn't expect me to light the match first. I waited 2 days, gathered everything, printed the messages, the hotel records, screenshots, voice memos. I sat across from her at breakfast. She was scrolling through her phone, smiling. Still mad about the prank? She asked, like it was a joke that had simply gone over my head. I handed her the folder. She opened it. 1 page in, the smile vanished. 3 pages in, her hands began to shake. "This isn't," she began, but I raised a hand. "Don't lie." Her lips parted. No words came out. She looked down at the evidence of her own contempt, her own script typed out and time-stamped. It was the kind of silence that only truth can carve. Sharp, empty, final. "I spoke to a lawyer," I said, voice steady. She blinked hard. It wasn't real." "No," I said. "That's the only part you got right." The papers were served the next morning, certified mail. No warning, just clarity. She called me 37 times, left 12 voicemails, each more desperate, each more hollow. "It wasn't supposed to go that far. I didn't mean to hurt you. Can we just talk, please?" I ignored them all. Instead, I sent one email. Just one. Attached, a compilation of the messages and images. Recipients, her parents, her siblings, her boss, her friends. Subject line, "Thought you should see what a prank looks like." No message body, just exposure. No rage, just reflection. Let them judge her. Let them ask the questions I never bothered to ask again. It's been 6 months. People ask if I miss her. I don't. I miss the man I was before I knew her truth, before I mistook proximity for loyalty. Love isn't blind. It's just easier to pretend it is. But I've learned something permanent. A partner who tests you through cruelty was never yours to begin with. Just someone playing house until something better came along. She expected heartbreak. She got silence. She expected begging. She got erasure. She expected a man who would fight to keep her. She got a man who walked away the moment she showed him what she really was. They called it a prank. I called it the moment I stopped being her fool and became her reckoning.